Gee, traffic report. If you see red lights in front of you, you want to stop. Might want to pump your brakes. Slow it down at least. You know?
They don't got no
Bottom
sense.
line. Look, I'm over here talking about these people. You guys sit here and enjoy me with my support farm. You guys along with my listeners. You got people in the likes of U-Haulville and the Hill community, the hip hop community, period.
When do they phase out?
Community don't know nothing about these grad students.
They should come in at 59.
Some people are saying they're
Okay.
a bunch of spoiled brats. And I stood up and I did, I went railing for them. Nobody knew nothing about that. So then all of a sudden, you can't.
WWW.
But as a proud big sister.
Is she? Is she attentive?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
But she's rough. That's like rough.
Well, the baby can take it. Babies are not as delicate as people think.
Yeah, but Bella's like...
That's like Bella. She's not a real doll. Like, you gotta...
Bella would treat her dolls, beat them up. I'd be like, you're beating up your baby? Why? Where did you see that before? And she's like, she's being bad.
Whoa!
I'd be like, somebody does that to you, Bella? No. So why are you doing it to your baby? Okay, wait, yours is gonna come in.
LoveBabz, LoveTalk. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the time?
You could pick it. Let me find your video here.
That looked like a fun crowd. Days right ahead of me. Hey! Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Motown Monday. If it's 9 o'clock, you know it's LoveBabz, LoveTalk. What's happening, Harry?
Good morning, Babz. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, this cold weather
Yeah.
is in my bones right now, but I'm good.
This is winter has returned. I think somebody need to like text Mother Nature and be like, hey, you know that spring we had this winter? We like to have spring in spring, not reverse. It's cold, Harry. It was 30-something degrees. It's now like 50 degrees. Not even 50 degrees. I think it's still like 46 degrees.
Yeah, right now they said it's not. I think all this week it's gonna be like
Oh my
10
God.
to 15 degrees under the regular.
I'm trying to put away my clothes. Do you understand?
I know.
I'm trying to put away long sleeves. It's not happening. I was like, I gotta keep this going because it's cold. Like my feet are cold. Like I need to put on socks. I refuse because I don't like wearing socks. So I'm thinking it's time.
I know. In the car, I had the AC on. So when you get in the car, it's like, oh my God.
So you got this blast like.
Yeah,
I know.
turn the heat up.
My heat is on. I was like, oh my God. Oh, I was going to go take a walk this morning. I was like,
Forget that.
Like, I'm not walking. It's cold in my house. I know I don't want to be outside where it's colder. It's like, no, I'm not doing that.
I think we're skipping spring.
You know what? You're right. I think
Let's
we're
just
going.
skip it.
I think we're going to go right to 85. In June 1st, 85 degrees. We had spring in November and December and January.
Yeah, we had spring all winter.
We had spring all winter.
I think they made a deal and switched on us.
So now we're just gonna go straight 85
Yeah.
and like a solid heat wave. I'm just tired of it already. So good morning, everybody who's listening. I had a great weekend, Harry. I had one of these weekends where this is how I want my life to go. Markeisha and I tore up this city. We were everywhere doing everything. It was great. I had such a good weekend.
Cool.
And shout out to Harris K. She had a grand opening at her salon over there in the Munson Triangle. And it's a beautiful salon. So if you need some real good hair care and you want to get in and out and you want to have some good woman time, Harris K is the place to be. It's a great space. I liked her other space over there when she was on Fifth Street. But the new space is all swanky. You know, swanky. So, but it's comfortable swanky. Like, it's not swanky like you go in and you feel like you don't belong. You go in and you feel like, yes, this is what we deserve. I deserve this kind of swankiness. So, yeah, so it's a great, so it was a nice turnout. The pictures are up on Facebook. So if you guys follow her on Facebook, or none of y'all follow me on Facebook. So I ain't friending you either. So, but check her out on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you get your social media. Hi. The pictures look really good, and I was so proud and happy for her. So I was over there for a hot minute because I had to be somewhere else. But I stopped in, I brought her a gift, and then I bounced. But I'm in there all the time, so, you know, for you people who ain't over there all the time, I'm glad you had a good day. And yesterday was my minister's last day at our church preaching.
Wait, preaching?
Yes, because
she's still there.
She's leaving. This is her last week. So she'll be there, I think, through this week. But Sunday is her last Sunday preaching. And she preached a good sermon. So
retiring or going to another church?
I think she wants to do, she was with our church for like 10, 12 years, I think. And so I think she's ready to accomplish some new goals and dreams. You know, her kids are all about to jump out of college. You know, so they're in various stages of college. And so her and her husband are like, these are the years we want to, you know, do some other things. Yeah. So I can't wait to get to that feeling. So Reverend Stackhouse, you know what? High five, sister. High five, high five. So yeah, so Sunday. So, you know, it was a lot going on this weekend. And that rain didn't help on Friday. That rain didn't do us any. Were you in that rain? We were here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I know it was horrible because it canceled Bella's soccer game Saturday because the field was so soaked.
Yeah.
You know, but I got to have my granddaughters on Saturday, so that was good.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. She gets to be with Poppy.
With Papa.
With Papa. So, all right, so y'all know it's Motown Monday. Thanks, Bet Allen. I'm still shouting you out. And my sister Lo, hey, I know you're working out, so I'm going to give you something to work out. And Bobby Miller, we had a great lunch for her birthday. She gave me a beautiful book for my birthday. And then I gave her a couple of books for her birthday. And Jill was in town, her daughter. So we had a good time. We had a good lunch. We were at Coromandel. I think I talked about this already, but it was a good lunch. May 3rd. So we were out for her birthday. So I'm going to play some, what am I? Well, you know what? The Temptations, you know, is my favorite group. The Temptations. And, you know, Dennis Edwards right now is not well. He's not well. So I don't know if he's on this particular track because the Temptations, because, you know, when they get people to replace each other, they all sound the same. So you don't know. I don't know what version this is, but the Temptations is one of my favorite groups. So this is I Can't Get Next to You, and you can't. So there you go. can make a ship sail on dry land. Complete, and I'm so blue. Cause I. What?
Let me see if I got something open. No. Trying to figure out why.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I heard
You heard the doo.
yeah, the email.
Oh, it said your something is out of sync or out of date.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love that. Woo! Thanks, Paul Beasy. Paul's always giving up the good. Now, let me tell you something. That's a good old song right there. That's a man telling you he do everything. He's trying to do everything. He can make birds fly. He can make a ship sail on dry land, but he can't get next to you. What? That's a song, baby. Them Temps knew how to do it. Them Temptations knew how to do it, and Motown knew what they were doing. So
They knew how to court women.
they knew. That's right, Harry. That's a good way to say that. They knew how to court women. They do, and that's a good thing. That's right. They knew how to court women, and every song reflected that. Whether it was a heartbreak, or let me try to get next to you, or let me profess how much I love you, truly. So I don't know. I tell my kids all the time, it's like, you guys don't have any love songs. Like when you want to smack somebody, when you want to stand up to somebody and tell them how you feel, y'all ain't got no background music. Drake ain't no love singer. You got Usher, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those songs are so ripe with sexual innuendo.
They
Like
are.
a pure love song that says, my heart is so full because of you. You make the sun shine, or you brighten up my day, or I can't imagine my life without you. Not, oh, I just think you fine because the way you wear them underwears.
That's what it is. It's the thing is about these days. They're superficial. They just they're not thinking about winning your heart.
Right? Yes, Harry. To win your heart. See, and you know what? These young sisters need to be about, brother, you got to win my heart, not get my Victoria's Secrets. You got to win my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point, Harry. You raised a good point. Let me see if I can find something that speaks to, you know what? Here we go. Here's a song right here that'll do it for you. I think this is some more Temptations. No, this is Junior Walker and the All Stars. What does it take to win your love? I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. What time is it? I gotta pay attention to the clock. I gotta pay attention. much I love you. You see what I'm talking about? Do you see that song? That's a question. What do I got to do to get your love, right? That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Win me. I'm a prize. And people will say, they'll twist that up and be like, well, yes, win. Show me that you about it. Right? That's all I'm saying. I try to get this across to my daughters. It's like, don't fall for these foolish things. If he comes, he's going to come correct. If he's interested, he'll show up correct. You ain't gonna have to do much, but be your authentic self.
Absolutely. He has to show that he would die for you, he would live for you, work for you, do it all for you.
Right. Not cause you, like my daughter, she's not listening because she's in North Carolina. She's with this boy, and he spent most of his time trying to make her jealous. He'd be on Instagram with these other chicks. I was like, baby, he ain't about it. Oh, he's just trying to make me jealous. See, the fact that he's trying to make you jealous and not trying to make you happy tells you what he's about.
Yep.
He's spending his time on Instagram with other chicks in questionable positions, and then laughing about it, hoping you'll see it. He ain't about nothing.
Well, if he's putting his energy into childish things, he's not putting his energy into you.
Right. So. Exactly. Drop that zero, get yourself a hero.
That's right.
So she did. So we liked her when she's with. I mean, but ultimately it's her decision. I'm like, girl, you got to live your life. I'm never gonna tell you whatever. And I try to stay out of these things. I learned early on. If I say whatever I want to say, it makes him more attractive.
It's hard though.
I know, because you see the fools coming up the walkway.
Oh,
you goodness. See him coming up the walkway, Harry, and you're like, I can't believe she with this.
Yeah.
And you see it. But I have learned, and somebody gave me some good advice. He's like, you know what? Give him some kindness, invite him to stuff. And we did, because I didn't like this boy for nothing.
Yeah. For
nothing, Harry. And I started inviting him to all the little family outlets. Oh, bring him to church. Until finally she was like, Mom, you don't have to invite him to everything. I was like, that's your man. I was just trying to make him feel welcomed. It worked. She started to see, oh, he's getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
But it took a while for her to drop that zero. Seriously. I was like, girl, your daddy ain't like that. Why are you picking him?
That's the interesting thing. You figure when you have a good role model for that, why would you go the opposite way?
Because you know what you got to find out. Because sometimes those bad boys, Harry, and bad boys have a way to wrap themselves around you. That excitement is exciting.
Yeah.
And then bad boys was never my thing. I had no patience for bad boys. Because I just thought it was too much energy. It's like, what?
Yeah, so much energy to deal with.
It's too much.
Crap.
I'm not, listen. I'm not checking your phone. I'm not looking for you. I'm not driving by your house. You tell me one time, that's it.
Yeah, you got to live too, right? You can't be following.
What? Ain't nobody on this planet can say Babz was checking for them. Yeah. No. So I get it. But I get the excitement. I get the excitement of the bad boys. Because it is energy. It's high. But I'm already high energy, so I don't need it. That's like giving coffee espresso. I don't need it. You know what I like? I like the smart, intellectual types. And if you were an athlete, maybe. I always talk to my friend Bill Spivey in Florida, who was an athlete at Fisk. And I always say to him, it's like, I didn't waste my time with athletes because they didn't have no conversation. You know who had the conversation? The nerds, the brothers with the books. The brothers with the afros and the books and the cool poles. They had conversation for you.
The ones that had something to talk about.
Something to talk about. Could risk.
Because the truth is, and I used to be the same way. I mean, I never went for the girls who try to impress me with their walk, with their clothes,
Yeah.
their bodies. I went with the girl that expected more from me.
Right.
So.
And those girls.
Yeah.
See, I didn't go for that. I didn't go for that either. And brothers made the mistake of thinking I was going to be their arm candy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll be your arm candy, but you better have some conversation, because if you have no conversation, this candy will disappear. All right, so let me see. What else I want to play? I'm keeping in the. There's a theme here, people, that these songs have some real meaning. And listen, when Diana Ross sang "Ain't No Mountain High Enough," we know what she was talking about. Listen. If you need me, call me. No matter how far. What I told you, the day I set you free. Ain't nothing high enough, ain't nothing low enough to keep me from you. Okay, tell me that's not a straight up breakup song that has like all the elements of grace. You break up with somebody, you set them free, and you say, oh, but listen, if you need me, I'll be there. Well, I'm bouncing. I was like, that's the coolest breakup song ever.
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross and the Supremes.
And
So listen, ain't no mountain high enough. We broke up, but if you need me, no matter where you are, no matter how far, that's why she's the boss. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's time for some words. Let's get some words in, right? Let's get some LoveBabz in. And then we'll come back and we'll play some more Motown. We're going to stay in the same vein about these songs that tell you something. Whether you break up, whether you make up, whether your heart is broken, whether you are trying to win somebody, Motown will give it to you. There's a Motown song for every part of a relationship.
So I have this feeling, Babz, that you won't be playing any panty dropper music.
No.
Right? This right here is a panty dropper.
Oh, that's a real thing?
Yeah, that's a real song.
Oh, no. You know darn well. The closest I'm going to get to that is Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. And that's questionable. There's a song called, there's a panty dropper song?
Yeah. And that's, telling the girl, I don't know. Guess why he's telling the girl?
Drop your panties.
Drop your panties. He's not telling you, I want to win your heart. I want to have kids with you. He's telling you, drop your panties.
Oh my God. Does it got a pumping beat? If it got a pumping beat. Because there's no slow songs in today's music.
It's a nice hook.
Nice hook.
Nobody's
singing slow songs. Nobody.
Well,
Nicki Minaj ain't singing no love songs. Does she? No.
No,
She didn't
but
sing.
you have a couple of
Who they like? These young
my
people.
God.
They like
But,
Selena.
Who?
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
She's got a little song out.
Yeah, she has some good
Some love songs. No.
But what's his name? James. He has a great song. Saying just say you won't let go. That's a really good song.
Oh, we have to find that. All right.
Yeah.
So you know what? This week let's find some tracks that young people, this generation, these millennials, some millennial music that what they got.
But it's few and far between. There are some really good songs out there.
Yeah. Not like Motown though.
Not like Motown.
Consistently. Hit after hit after hit.
Their label was about telling you something, a message.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, it's 9. Let me get this in. Let me get the word in. It's May 8th. Happy May 8th. And you know where I read from Acts of Faith, Daily Meditations for People of Color. So you know how it goes. First you get the quote, then you get the message, and then you get the affirmation to back them all up. And here we go. You must eat the elephant one bite at a time. That's a Tweed proverb. Tweed. Look them up. TWI if you don't know who they are. You cannot get to the end from the middle. You won't find the beginning at the end. No matter what we are doing, there is a process. Whether the situation is positive or negative, we must go through the process. When we rush ahead, we miss important steps. If we become impatient, we can overlook details. We must be willing to move step by step, inch by inch to get to the end. There is no way to rush the process. When we are excited, we want to see how a situation will end. When the situation is unpleasant, we want to end it quickly. Whether anxiety or fear, the anticipation of benefits or pain, no matter what we do, we must be willing to do it one step at a time. So here's the affirmation. An inch is a cinch, a yard is hard. That's the good word today. So no matter what you're going through, it's a process. And I think this speaks to the song. So we're playing today. So. All right, you know what? This is my favorite. Smokey Robinson is a genius. And if you don't know Tears of a Clown, here you go. What happened? Sorry.
Maybe that's a bad track.
I hit the wrong thing. Like, I made it jump.
There you go, or is it a bad track?
It might be. No, I think I was. Oh, it's a bad track. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a bad track because we're not trying to play war. So let me see. Let me go back. I got a whole thing. All right, let's go with some Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered. And this is always a good wedding song.
I gotta empty out these drawers.
Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Ooh, baby, set my soul on fire.
Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered.
All right. See, Stevie is good in the clutch, right? Stevie Wonder is good in the clutch. So listen, everywhere in the world on Mondays, Deltas, sisters, sorors of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated wear red to show solidarity and support of those Nigerian mothers whose daughters were taken by Boko Haram. Right. So this weekend they released a few more of these girls, like 80 something of them. But there's still those that are still held against their will. And so red is the color that the mothers have chosen to wear for their color of solidarity. And so Sorors of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority has aligned ourselves with them to show support and to keep to keep these girls in our hearts and minds. So every Monday, if you see a sister in red, it's most likely a Delta or people who support Deltas wearing red in solidarity with those Nigerian mothers. Because girls, the taking of girls and women cannot be tools of war. And there are laws against that. There are international laws against how wars can be conducted and what is acceptable behavior. And the taking of girls and women is not acceptable behavior. And so we want the world to sort of not forget, even though there's a lot going on in the world all over the place. Let us not lose sight of these girls that are still missing and whose parents want them to return home. So that's my little message. So we're gonna get back to Motown Monday, people, because Motown Monday is hot, and this music is rich. I don't care when you play it, and I didn't realize how rich the music was and how vast um, the catalog is until you like every Monday, because we've not played the same song twice.
There's a lot of music.
There's a lot of music. Like you already got like 2,000 songs just right here. And you're like, and there might be something I'm missing. I'm sure there So.
Oh yeah, I was looking it up this morning, the Motown catalog, and there's definitely artists I'm missing.
Yes. Oh yeah.
You know, so there's probably thousands of songs that I'm still missing that we'll have to update our library.
Yeah. And we know the big ones, but I heard this song the other day. I hadn't heard in a long time, and I'd forgotten that. Where is it? It's a Shame by the Spinners, and I forgot about the Spinners. It's a shame the way you mess around with my mind. So I'm gonna play that because I heard it, and I don't know. It took me right back to being a kid in some family member's car. Like, I don't know. This song came out. It doesn't say when it came out, but I remember hearing this song when I was a kid and hearing it in the summer and just like feeling it, right? Like everything about this was summer to me. So
I'm trying to think. It had to be early 70s. Right?
Oh yeah, early 70s, easy. Because I was just coming to my own musically.
Yeah.
Well, we played a lot of radio at my house and a lot of records. It was a lot of records and a lot of music. So we always had music on in our house. So I heard all this stuff. So yes, I'm gonna give you some Spinners because I just like this song. I heard it this weekend. I was like, yeah, good. Shame. Why you mess around with the man? It's a shame. Sitting by a telephone. I'm like, ain't nobody sitting by the phone these days. Hit me on the hit. You know, we used to say that. People had pagers and beepers. Remember pagers and beepers? Remember pagers and beepers, right? Everybody had a pager. And you checked it like, who's calling me? What number is? I don't know this number. And you had to find some way to get to a phone. Pagers and beepers gave you cover.
Somebody was calling into the radio.
Why? What do they want? This ain't a call-in show. Did they leave a message?
But they hung up fast.
Oh. I was like, this ain't a call-in show. Don't call me. I don't want to hear nothing. Just put it up on Facebook.
Facebook us if you want to talk to Babz. It's right in front of us. You can see your text.
Oh, there's some people who like this. A couple of people checking us out.
You can see her. She can see your text if you text her.
Yeah. Hit me up on Facebook. I can see it. This ain't a call-in show, baby. You got to call in. You talk to Paul. His show's a call-in. I don't want to talk to nobody.
You know what you notice about the Motown stuff? You can hear the instruments.
Yes, right?
Yeah, you can.
There's no techno mess. This is real cats in the studio playing behind the singer.
Yeah, it's not the music is not super produced. It's just instruments.
That's a good point, Harry. Morning.
Tom Strickland show.
All right. Well, I'm on my show right now, so. Woo! All right. So the Spinners, we love the Spinners. But Harry made this really good point that when you listen to the Motown music, those cats was using real instruments. They had the whole band in the studio. There was no techno, nothing. Nobody was pre-recording. They was just like, we're gonna lay these tracks. We're gonna lay these tracks live. And to the person that just tried to call in, this ain't a call-in show. But if you want to check us out, but if you want to give me a message, I'm on Facebook Live right now. Go ahead, leave your comments in the comments, and I'll see it, or Harry will see it. We'll see it. We'll see it. So thanks for the people who are checking us out now, who are watching and whatever. But no, you want a call-in show? You have to catch up with Paul. Dateline. This ain't a call-in show, baby.
Well,
So.
yeah, you can save your call for Mayor Monday today.
Mayor Monday.
Yeah,
That's
the mayor
right.
takes calls. So.
The mayor takes calls. Babz don't take calls, baby. See me in the street. Catch me outside. So we are doing Motown Monday. Oh, do I have time for one more song?
Yeah.
I think I have time for one more song. Let's see. What's going on? Ooh, you know what? So we played a little bit of everybody today. And there's a whole bunch. You know, that's the thing about this music. You could just get on a theme.
I know you can. Yeah, and then when you have so many tracks, you're like, which one?
I'm like, ooh. All right, you know what? Let's play Little Jackson's. How about that? Because this is a cute song. See, this is a song I grew up coming to. Two is for na. Teach you. And this is keeping with our theme. This is a cute love song. I'ma teach you how to get with me.
You got to go to another list for your.
Yes, you're right. Ooh. Come on, let me tell you what it's all about. Man, I'm gonna show you. People trying to call in, Harry. No, baby. No, player. You know what else about these little songs? They are short.
Yeah, really short. 2.5 minutes.
It's like, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes tops. I'm gonna give you everything I got in 3 minutes. Yeah, come on. Come on. See, even the Jackson 5 knew what to do. Even that song, ABC, I'm going to tell you what to do. Let me tell you what it's all about. All right, so it's time for me to bounce. It's another day. Motown Monday was a hot hit. Thank you very much, Harry.
Coming up next is the Tom Ficklin Show, and his guest is Jesse the Walking Man Turner.
Okay.
He's walking in protest of Washington and his policies.
All right. That should be quite interesting. We like protests. This has been a year of protest. This year, people have really stepped up their protest game in all kinds of ways. So you might want to tune in and check this out and hear about this man's story. So, but anyway, have a lovely day. I'll be back tomorrow.
Have a lovely day, everyone. Thank you for listening to LoveBabz, Love Talk on WNHH LP 103.5 FM.